英単語学習総集編その9ナンバー81からナンバー90。この動画は難しめの単語定義を長めの英文で説明、聞きながら単語の意味を推測することでリスニング内容理解力を高めます。それぞれの動画の後にクイズがあるよ。まもなく動画が始まります。今日の単語はアフルエント。
Okay, let's start. Affluent means having a lot of money, wealth, or expensive possessions. It describes people, families, or societies that live in comfort and do not worry about basic needs. You can use affluent in many situations. For example, an affluent family may live in a large house, travel abroad often, and send their children to private schools. An affluent city usually has clean streets, nice parks, and many shops and restaurants. The word is often used to talk about rich communities, economies, or lifestyles that show financial success and comfort. That's all about affluent. Thanks for listening.
ここでクイズ。アフルエントの意味は？アフルエントは豊かな裕福なという意味の形容詞です。まもなく動画が始まります。今日の単語はコンフォーマンス。
Okay, let's start. Conformance means acting according to rules, standards, or expectations. It shows how well someone or something follows what is required or accepted. You can use conformance in many situations. For example, a product must show conformance to safety standards before it can be sold. In a company, employees are often trained to ensure conformance with workplace policies. In daily life, people may behave in certain ways to maintain conformance with social customs or traditions. The word is formal and often used in business, engineering, and law to describe agreement with a rule or system. That's all about conformance. Thanks for listening.
ここでクイズ。コンフォーマンスの意味は？コンフォーマンスは一致、適合という意味の名詞です。まもなく動画が始まります。今日の単語はニュートリシャス。
Okay, let's start. Nutritious means containing substances that help the body grow, stay healthy, and have energy. It describes food or drinks that are good for your health. You can use nutritious in many situations. For example, fruits and vegetables are nutritious because they have vitamins and minerals. A bowl of oatmeal with milk and nuts can be a nutritious breakfast. Parents often try to give their children nutritious meals so they can grow strong. The word suggests food that provides important nutrients the body needs for good health and energy. That's all about nutritious. Thanks for listening.
ここでクイズ。ニュートリシャスの意味は？ニュートリシャスは栄養のあるという意味の形容詞です。他にまもなく動画が始まります。今日の単語はファスン。
Okay, let's start. Fasten means to close, attach, or hold something firmly in place so it does not move or open. It is often used when talking about clothes, belts, or safety devices. You can use fasten in many situations. For example, people fasten their seat belts before a car or plane starts moving. A person can fasten a button on their shirt or a strap on a bag. Workers fasten metal parts together to make a strong structure. The word suggests making something secure, safe, or tightly connected. That's all about fasten. Thanks for listening.
ここでクイズ。ファスンの意味は？ファスンは〇〇をしっかり留めるという意味の動詞です。他にまもなく動画が始まります。今日の単語はディソレト。
Okay, let's start. Desolate means empty, lonely, and without life or comfort. It describes a place or feeling that seems abandoned, sad, or hopeless. You can use desolate in many situations. For example, after a storm, a once busy town may look desolate, with broken houses and empty streets. A desert with no trees or water is also a desolate landscape. In another sense, a person can feel desolate after losing someone they love, when their heart feels empty and alone. The word suggests strong feelings of emptiness, sadness, or isolation. That's all about desolate. Thanks for listening.
ここでクイズ。ディソレトの意味は？ディソレトは孤独な寂しいという意味の形容詞です。まもなく動画が始まります。今日の単語はコンプライズ。
Okay, let's start. Comprise means to include or consist of different parts or members. It describes how something is made up of smaller elements that together form a whole. You can use comprise in many situations. For example, the United Kingdom comprises England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. A healthy diet may comprise fruits, vegetables, and grains. A team can comprise people with different skills who work together toward one goal. The word is formal and is often used in writing or reports to explain what parts make up a group or structure. That's all about comprise. Thanks for listening.
ここでクイズ。コンプライズの意味は？コンプライズは〇〇を含む〇〇からなるという意味の動詞で。まもなく動画が始まります。今日の単語はヘレディティ。
Okay, let's start. Heredity means the passing of physical or mental traits from parents to their children through genes. It explains why children often look or behave like their parents. You can use heredity in many situations. For example, eye color, height, and hair type are influenced by heredity. Doctors study heredity to understand how diseases like diabetes or heart problems can run in families. In biology classes, students learn that heredity is controlled by DNA, which carries genetic information from one generation to the next. The word is often used when discussing genetics, family traits, or biology. That's all about heredity. Thanks for listening.
ここでクイズ。ヘレディティの意味は？ヘレディティは遺伝という意味の名詞です。まもなく動画が始まります。今日の単語はラグジュリアス。
Okay, let's start. Luxurious means very comfortable, expensive, and made with high-quality materials. It describes something that gives great pleasure or comfort, often more than what is necessary. You can use luxurious in many situations. For example, a luxurious hotel may have soft beds, fine food, and a beautiful ocean view. Someone might buy a luxurious car with leather seats and advanced technology. In daily life, taking a long hot bath can also feel luxurious after a hard day. The word suggests richness, comfort, and enjoyment that make people feel special or pampered. That's all about luxurious. Thanks for listening.
ここでクイズ。ラグジュリアスの意味は？ラグジュリアスは豪華な贅沢なという意味の形容詞です。まもなく動画が始まります。今日の単語はコンジェクチャー。
Okay, let's start. Conjecture means an idea or opinion that is formed without full evidence or proof. It refers to a guess or assumption made when something is not completely known or understood. You can use conjecture in many situations. For example, scientists may share a conjecture about how a new planet was formed before clear data is available. Historians sometimes make conjectures about ancient events when there are not enough records. In daily life, people often make conjectures about others' feelings or reasons for their actions. The word suggests thoughtful guessing based on limited information. That's all about conjecture. Thanks for listening.
ここでクイズ。コンジェクチャーの意味は？コンジェクチャーは推測という意味の名詞です。まもなく動画が始まります。今日の単語はアーティキュレート。
Okay, let's start. Articulate means able to express ideas, thoughts, or feelings clearly and effectively. It describes a person who speaks or writes in a way that is easy to understand and well organized. You can use articulate in many situations. For example, an articulate speaker can explain complex topics in simple words that everyone can follow. A teacher who is articulate helps students learn because their explanations are clear and logical. In daily life, being articulate can make communication smoother and more confident. The word suggests clarity, precision, and confidence in expressing oneself. That's all about articulate. Thanks for listening.
ここでクイズ。アーティキュレートの意味は？アーティキュレートは明瞭な、理路整然としたという意味の形容詞。お疲れ様でした。和訳付きやシャドーイング用の動画は概要欄をチェック。チャンネル登録お願いします。